Hi, this is Jana. Most of you know me because I work in the kitchen at camp. I get to feed all of you kids 3 times a day, which brings me great joy, and I'm very sad not to see all of you this summer. So what I'm going to do today is share a cooking class with you. We're going to be making apple cookies. This is a recipe that my kids and I made years ago when we went to family camp at Neringa when the kids were small, and it's something that I've always wanted to teach at Neringa, and I was planning on doing it this summer, but here we are going to do it virtually instead of live in person, so I hope you enjoy this class. Just to say that I am the food editor for Bridges, and you can find this article with all the directions in the April 2020 issue of Bridges. Okay, step 1, the first thing that goes into your bowl is a package of farmer cheese. Then to the farmer's cheese we add a stick of softened butter. Then we're going to add 3 tablespoons of sugar, which I've already measured out. A teaspoon of vanilla. And half a teaspoon of salt. Okay, these things need to be mixed together until they're smooth. So when those things are mixed together and it's all smooth, then you'll be adding your flour, which I've already measured out ahead of time. This is 1 2/3 cups of flour. And then this has to be mixed until it all comes together. Okay, once the dough starts coming together, put away the spoon you're mixing with and use your hands to form it into a nice ball. And then wrap that ball of dough up and put it in the refrigerator to chill for a little bit so it's easier to roll it out later. And while that dough is going to be chilling in the refrigerator, then we need to come over here and slice up our apples for the next step. Okay, while the dough is chilling in the refrigerator, the next step is to take your apples and cut them into pieces and peel them. You should take about 3 apples, I think. Okay, after you've sliced up all the apples, you can take the dough out of the refrigerator where it's been chilling, cut it in half, and then roll out half of it into a nice big round like this, and then use a knife to cut it into a square. And then cut those square into 9 equal pieces. Okay, then you can remove the edging. And now take an apple slice, put it on a piece of dough, and bring up the corners to cover the slice just like that. Here, let me do one more. And proceed to do that with the remaining 9 pieces of apple and 9 pieces of dough. Then you'll do that with the second half of dough, filling it up, and then you can take the scraps that are left over and roll it to make a few more. So I made the 9 squares that I cut out. Then we'll sprinkle all these with cinnamon and sugar. And then these go into the oven in 350-degree oven for about 20 minutes. And while these are baking, then we'll do the same with the other half. We'll roll it out, cut it into squares, put the apples on it, and sprinkle them with cinnamon and sugar. So this first batch will go into the oven now. These were in the oven for about 30 minutes. I made a mistake before and I said it's only 20, but it is about 30 minutes in the oven. And then let them cool off a little bit because the apple slices inside are going to be quite warm. But then these will make a lovely afternoon snack for you. There you go. Isn't that lovely? I hope you enjoy that. As we say in Lithuanian, skanos.